Critical Path Method, or CPM, is a technique for scheduling. In this technique, a mathematical algorithm is used to calculate start and end dates of activities. These dates are then used to calculate floats and critical path. We'll see this algorithm in detail in one of our coming lectures. For now, let's see the CPM technique in detail. In CPM technique, activities, their durations, and their relationships are analyzed to develop a schedule. CPM calculations are then performed on schedule to know early and late dates of activities by forward and backward pass. In forward pass, early start and early finish dates of activities are calculated, which means how early an activity can start and finish. In backward pass, late start and late finish dates of activities are calculated, which means how late an activity can start and finish. Total float is then calculated by subtracting early finish from late finish or early start from late start. Total float means how much an activity can be delayed without delaying project finish date. Details of these calculations are included in one of coming lectures. For now, you just need a basic understanding of CPM technique. Critical path is then determined from total float. Critical path is the longest path of activities with shortest possible duration to complete the project. Critical path is determined to know the activities which cannot be delayed, or in other words, delays in these activities will result in overall project delay. These activities are called critical activities. It is often necessary to compress the schedule to meet the targets. Schedule compression is done in planning phase to meet required finish date of the project, and it is also done in monitoring and controlling phase to meet the deadlines in case schedule is delayed. There are two techniques which are used to compress critical path: fast tracking and crashing the critical path. In fast tracking, activities are tried to run parallel with other activities. And in crashing the critical path, duration of critical activities is shortened by increasing resources. So that's how CPM technique works. Besides this basic framework, there are some features of this technique which differentiate it from other scheduling techniques. For example, CPM uses deterministic approach. This means that it is based on realistic values which are achievable and accurate. In CPM, duration of activities are determined from past data, like productivity values of resources. This makes these estimates accurate and reliable. Project finish date in CPM is the finish date of last activity in schedule. This means that we can accurately tell when the project is going to finish. In other scheduling techniques like PERT, duration estimates are calculated with probability, and it is not necessary that project finish is finish date of last activity in schedule. CPM technique is used for such projects which are repetitive or for which past data is readily available. For example, construction projects. Primavera P6 uses CPM technique for scheduling, and it is mostly used in construction industry. So that was an overview of CPM technique for scheduling. We'll discuss more concepts of CPM technique from time to time in this course. For now, let's move to our next lecture.